Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're visiting the city called Paju. Paju is not very far away from Seoul, but even closer to the North Korean border. It's pretty easy to get there from Seoul. You just take a bus from the Hapjeong station and it takes, I think, roughly an hour to arrive there. One place I want to recommend you is the Provence Town. Here it's like a small shopping area with many small shops. Especially during Christmas time you can enjoy here many interesting and cute decorations and take a lot of pictures with them. But let's also not forget about the shopping experience. There are many clothes shops, accessory shops, decoration shops, and it's really fun to just walk through this kind of surroundings. There is even a caricature shop, so you can definitely find many interesting things which I think you cannot find usually in any other places. And the whole atmosphere really feels like a small town. One thing that really looked fun to me is the Love Confession tunnel, which you can see here. There is even a guide what you can do at every gate. At gate number 1 you should give your partner a warm eye contact, then gently hold their hand, hug them warmly, give a sweet kiss and a passionately deep kiss. So it's perfect for couples. Of course, you can also visit here several cafes and bakeries like this one here. They really had things that I haven't seen before in other shops, partly at least. It is a pretty big cafe, so you have a lot of space where you can enjoy a really nice surrounding and a very beautiful view to the whole Provence town. In this town I also discovered this huge decoration and home stuff shop. I really wanted to buy there everything, and they also had something like a winter garden here, so you can sit here and enjoy really, even in winter, a lot of plants and flowers and just sip on your coffee if you want, because there is also a coffee. So all in all, this place is really nice, having some European vibes, and I think especially probably during the night it looks very nice. Another awesome place in Paju is the Heyri Art Village. Here you can really spend the whole day, I think, because they have many things to discover here. Like they're selling a lot of different handcrafts, mainly made out of wood, which are really fun to see and to buy, of course. But since it's an art valley and there are many artists living here or staying here, you will also find a lot of art just on the street, which you can enjoy. And they have really many different museums here, so you can really just find the one that you like. Here they had, for example, several ones in one building, like this miniature museum. For example, they had this music boxes in different styles, even from Germany, which was very interesting to see, but there were also some old style music boxes and some which were more in a modern style, which was really beautiful to see. In the Heyri Art Village you can not only see things, but you can also do things. So close to this museum you could also just design your own music box, or for example visit this like a retro museum where you could also make and design things by yourself. Another museum was about dolls from all over the world. I even found this fancy German dress doll, although I've never seen this traditional clothes in Germany. Or of course this typical Russian matryoshkas. For me, the most interesting thing was to see mainly the traditional or specific clothes from everywhere around the world on those dolls. Of course, Heyri Art Village also has many cafes, which are pretty cozy, so you can also have a break here and there. But I would also recommend you to discover maybe some new foods in Paju, because usually they sometimes serve the things differently here. This, for example, was a specific samgyeopsal restaurant where they served the samgyeopsal a bit differently, and also this jjigae, which also looked differently from usual, so it didn't come in a bowl, but yeah, like this. So if you're a bit tired from the whole hustly life in Seoul, you can come to Paju and enjoy some small town feeling. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time. Bye!